Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist. Today is Take Back Friday, September the 7th, 2018. All right, just a quick end of week video just to see how things shaped up. Starting off first with this Russell. I guess this is a good place to start, so we'll do the Russell first. As you can see here on the weekly chart ahead, you see the market, came down, tested the general supports, all right, and then managed to, get back above it. So right now the market is kind of teeter-tottering on support and resistance. Are we going to go, fall further down? Who knows? But I will say this: the fact that the market, still closed above 17 on the Russell is a good thing. However, with the Dow, the market did not close above 26,000, and the Nasdaq did not close over 75, and the S&P did not close over 29. So those are a little bit questionable. But as you can see right now, market barely holding on to momentum, and it's so up in the air. There's so much going on in the world. One thing I can tell you is it looks like the markets may not be done selling yet. I think the first support of 1669 right here could possibly, become in play if the support doesn't hold. Second support is down here at the 1590 level. So it is what it is. All right, looking at the E-mini S&P 500, pulling this one up. Again, we did not close above 29. Market closed well below 29 here on the weekly chart. Okay, here's everything right here. And, no go. Did not do what it was supposed to do. Okay, you did not close where you needed to close. But it's above the momentum line. So therefore, the door is still open for the possibility of a rally for next week. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, the supports are still here. They're way down there though at 2,800 for the S&P. So we'll see what happens. Taking a look here at the NASDAQ 100 futures, you'll see again, market didn't close above, that 75 level, but the supports are still holding. The support level that we're looking at here is all the way down at the 72.51 handle. All right, that's the magenta line right here. So, we'll see if this is the market going to try to test those supports or we're going to get a rally for next week. It's really tough to say. One thing we can do is trade what we see. All right, and with the Dow closed below 26, but as you can see here, you're above the momentum line, so you have the door open for a rally. Even though momentum's come off somewhat, market can stage a comeback for next week. We'll have to wait and see. Taking a look now at the US dollar index. All right, you can see here that the market stayed strong. It did not dip further into the cloud on the weekly chart. You got green on the screen. Market maintained a bullish momentum. So it is a possibility we can push up to 98. Like I said, I think 98 is in play, folks. So we'll be watching this to see what happens. Once these trend lines get out of the Kumo cloud, travel to the north of the Kumo cloud, that'll help lift the price. And we may even see par by the end of the year. Who's to say? So definitely got our eyes on the US dollar for all this tariff talk. All right, bond prices are really falling off of a cliff. You can see right here, just looking nasty, looking very nasty. All right, falling off of a cliff, and it looks like we're gunning for the 140 support low back there. So you're still in a bear market in the bonds. Very bearish. Nothing bullish on the screen at all. Looking now at the Bitcoin futures. All right, your cryptos are still getting hurt. All right, this one's dangling over the edge as well. The resistance line that I was telling you about is holding up. All right, had a lot of problems when it touched that 73 level. Had a lot of problems. Got as high as 74.15 before settling back down to the 64 handle. So that's a 1,000 point drop, $1,000 drop. It's a big deal, folks. So I think this one is gunning for the 55 low. And like I told you, 3,000, 4,000s in play if the market breaks below this 5,000 mark. It's just what it is, folks. It's just not looking all right. Hopefully, momentum can chill out for a minute for those that are still long or bullish this market. Cryptos are just in trouble. I can tell you right now. All right, another thing here. Let's switch over to. Let's look at some oil. We haven't talked about the oil. All right, let's see. All right, so you can see crude oil futures also trying to maintain some type of bullish momentum, and the trend lines and everything are still bullish. The market did bounce and break out of that corrective mode back in here, but you still got a downtrend channel overhead that you're messing with. So I do believe that crude oil prices are still going to remain under pressure. Like I said, at least until October, when you get a little bit of rampage here, and that could push the prices back above $70 a barrel. So we'll watch and see, but you do have trend line support that is also technically in play right here, all right, at the $63 handle. So you're looking at a possibility of a $4 dip down to test that 63 support. And I think we're just going to trade in a range for, it's going to be sideways to slightly lower prices up until October, I believe, with the crude oil. And there's your support that I gave you where I think that's going to go. Looking at the nat gas, same thing, summer's over and it's not cold enough to spike demand. So I think we're just going to trade here in the mid 250 range, between 250 and 280. That's pretty much what you're doing right now. Got an uptrend channel that it's still trying to maintain, but it's having a problem, a major problem at the 280 handle. So it is what it is. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's take a look at this gold. All right, you can see gold's just sideways now, trading within the range of this bar right here, made on the week of August the 13th. Still in the bear market. Nothing to see here. Everything's below the trend line. You're in a bear market. You're in a straight up bear market in gold. It's official. Prices trading below the Kumo cloud, trading below the trend lines below the Kumo cloud. Same thing with silver. Silver is more bearish than the gold though, and you have accelerating momentum heading south, like I told you, taking out previous supports back here. So you've broken out of that range, and now you're starting the second leg down in the silver. It's just a bear market, folks. Let's see, what else did I want to look at? Tesla's been in the news, technically speaking, even though it's, falling off of a cliff here, it's really not that spectacular on the weekly chart because your lows are back here. The week of March the 26th and April the 2nd of 2018, where the market got as low as 244.59. All right, so this has another $20 to drop just to test that low, and it's possible we may start to put in a bottom. So it's like the 250 seems to be like a support zone for Tesla right now. So keep your eyes open for that. That could be possibly where the market starts to build a support, because right now the market tried to do a little something up in here with a sideways thing going, and all it did was just get sold out. So like right here, back here, you tried to start another downtrend channel, and then the market bounced back, and it's just been all over the place. So right now your Tesla is a mess. That's all I can tell you. It's a mess. I heard people say, oh, it could go down to single digits. So, whatever. You don't know that. Only thing you do is watch what and do what the price action gives you. And this thing has been sideways forever. All right. It's been sideways forever, going back to December of 2017. Technically speaking, you're still trading in the same price price bands that you were back then. All right, if you really want to be honest about it, we've gone nowhere. All right, you've gone nowhere. You're still in the you're trading in the same scenario that you were back even in October of 2017. So within a year, you've gone nowhere. All right, technically speaking, you've gone nowhere. So it is what it is. Right now, the nod is being given to the bears on the Tesla. All right, what else? Let's look at see what the miners finished today. All right, GDXJ, yep, couldn't rally. Still mad bearish, looking to continue bearishness for next week. All right, here's your silver junior miner, same thing. Mad bearish. Let's take a look at this hack. All right, hack hit a new high of $40.57. Just, pull back just slightly here. Market is, it finished well off its high. I'm sorry, off the lows. You maintain that bullish momentum. I think it wants to go higher with all the uncertainties happening in the land. There was something else I wanted to look at it, but I can't think right now. Emerging markets, you've been hearing that in the news, and right now it's falling off of a cliff. All right, it's in jeopardy of taking out this last support low of 41.13, and it's looking like it wants to do it. It may even gap down and do it. You get into the oversold territory, but I think like back here, the market's going to try to lock in something, and we could see a nice leg down, dropping below 40 bucks. So these markets are getting interesting, folks. Are the bears going to come out to play, or are we going to see something else? Stay tuned, folks, and I hope everyone has a blessed weekend. Relax, play some 2K19 or some NBA Live 19 or Spider-Man, one of those, and have some fun. Just relax and chill and be ready for action come Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when the futures markets reopen. And then, of course, Monday morning, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, a.m., things kick off again. There'll be a first full week of the trading month of September. And this is where times get interesting in these markets, the month of September. And, of course, we got Rocktober coming up. And you got the midterm election things. There's so much going on, folks. Only thing I tell you is follow the price action as volatility begins to pick up. I'm telling you though, these are the opportunity. This could make the rest of your year. September, October can make your year. All right, you just have to trade the markets, and you have to not miss opportunities. All right. That's all I can tell you. I believe that the biggest opportunities are about to arise that will make everybody's year if you follow the markets and follow the price patterns. All right. Postwavetrading.com is where you can do that. Get those rally and crash alerts delivered to you before the markets even move, and a whole bunch of other goodies. Postwavetrading.com. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.